I would like to thank Business and the Community Ireland for the invitation to speak to you at today's webinar. It's great to be here, albeit virtually, to congratulate you on achieving the Business and the Community Business Working Responsibly Mark. Amid another challenging year for business, I commend your companies and organisations on your commitment and the personal efforts of many of you to foster excellence and drive continuous improvement in your environmental, social and governance credentials. It is fantastic. You should be proud of your achievements. All of you have recognised at a strategic level that while your business bottom line is vital, without it businesses cannot continue, investors, consumers and job seekers have become more conscious and discerning about which products and services to choose. Investors want businesses to demonstrate how they're engaging with the core business and societal challenges, and how they are mitigating risks in areas such as diversity and inclusion, environmental sustainability and human rights. Customers are more conscious than ever of the environmental, ethical and social aspects of companies and their products and services. Job seekers want to work for organisations that share their values and contribute positively to the local and global community. Achieving the ISO accredited Business in the Community mark is a powerful signal nationally and internationally of the initiative your companies and organisations are taking in addressing societal challenges. I want to acknowledge the leadership of Tomás and his team and Business in the Community Ireland in developing the mark to such a high standard to date. I'm also very pleased to note the involvement of the National Standards Authority of Ireland, which is an agency under my department's remit. It has a long and distinguished track record at national and EU level in the field of standards accreditation. The mark exemplifies the high standards that can be achieved through public and private collaboration. Sustainability reporting by companies is an area in which I have a strong personal interest. You are no doubt aware that EU member states' negotiations are well underway on the EU proposal to develop enhanced sustainability reporting by all large companies and by listed SMEs. Given the scale of the climate challenge, the interconnectedness of our economies and global nature of enterprise, it makes sense to work closely with the EU Commission and other member states on the legislative requirements relating to sustainability reporting. The European Parliament, as co-legislator, is also considering the proposal, and the European Financial Reporting Advisory Group has been tasked with developing mandatory EU sustainability standards. So there's a lot of work underway, and for policymakers and legislators, there is an onus on us to ensure that new rules are clear and consistent and give the maximum relevant information possible to investors, consumers and other stakeholders, while minimising any unnecessary burdens on companies. What is needed is better rather than more information. In this context, I think it's particularly important that this EU proposal is aligned with the suite of EU legislation governing sustainability matters, as well as ensuring that future EU standards are aligned with international developments in sustainability standards. I hope to update stakeholders further on developments later this year as negotiations progress. I want to conclude by saying that the way companies and organisations are valued is being redefined through the development of sustainability reporting and the integration into company strategy. As we emerge from the pandemic, government is committed to driving a recovery that is robust, inclusive and especially sustainable. We will do this through a mixture of targeted funding such as the National Recovery and Resilience Fund, and policy and legislation that seeks to introduce balanced reform agenda while keeping a close eye on costs and competitiveness. Sustainability reporting, to according robust international recognised standards, can deliver a competitive advantage. You are ahead of the curve and leading the way for Ireland and the EU. I congratulate you again on the achievement of the Business Working Sustainability Mark 2022.